As the sunlight fades into autumn gloom, the rustling of leaves in the cool, dim air gives proof of the coming season. Overhead, the insidious cackle of witches flying pierce the darkness. Horrid figures of silent phantoms stalk desolate paths and candle-lit hallways. And all manner of things, goblins, banshees, and vampires, hide amongst the growing shadows. Thus begins October. Blackwater Media presents Halloween Horrors. Let me take you back to October of 1948. A teenage girl hurried through her schoolwork as fast as she could. It was the night of the high school dance in Kingsville, Texas. The girl was so excited about the dance, she even bought a brand new sparkly red dress. She just knew that she looked amazing in it, and it was going to be the best evening of her life. Then her mother came into the house, looking pale and determined. "You're not going to that dance," her mother said. "But why?" the girl asked. "I've just been talking to the preacher. He says the dance is going to be for the devil. You're absolutely forbidden to go," her mother said. Now the girl nodded as if she accepted her mother's words, but she was determined to go to that dance. As soon as her mother was busy, she put on her brand new red dress and headed straight down to the music hall where the dance was being held. As soon as she walked into the room, all the guys turned to look at her. She was startled by all the attention. Normally, no one noticed her. Her mother sometimes accused her of being too awkward to get a boyfriend. But she wasn't awkward that night. The boys in her class were fighting with each other just to dance with her. A little bit later on, she broke away from the crowd and went to the table to get some punch to drink. She heard a sudden hush. The music stopped. When she turned, she saw a handsome man with jet black hair and an expensive black suit standing next to her. "Dance with me," he said. She managed to stammer a yes, completely stunned by this attractive young man. He led her out to the dance floor, and the music sprang up at once. She found herself dancing better than she'd ever danced before, and they were the center of attention. The young man spun her around and around. She actually gasped for breath, trying to step out of the spin, but he spun her faster and faster. Her feet felt hot. The floor seemed to melt under her. He spun her even faster. She was spinning so fast that a cloud of dust flew up around them both so that they were hidden from the crowd. When the dust settled, the girl was gone. The young man in black bowed once to the crowd, and then he disappeared. The devil had come to his party, and he'd spun the girl all the way to hell.